It's fine. Hello and welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I have a very exciting thrift haul from you. So this is part 1, I believe, for my trip to Lancaster. Well, I was there for a blog meeting. I will link the blog I work on down below, but it's a blog devoted to sustainable fashion and kind of talking about the industry and kind of why it sucks. But also talks a lot about like personal narratives related to things like climate change, working retail, stuff like that. So definitely go check it out. I will have links to that in the description. I'll maybe put something in the eye. But I was in Lancaster mainly to work on the blog, but all of us loved thrifting, so we did a lot of thrifting. This is going to be part 1 of thrifting. There will be 2 parts devoted to thrifting, 1 to antiquing and 1 to fabric, so stay tuned for all of that. It'll honestly be like over a month of me putting out content because I also want to keep my usual sewing and Redbird content going. It will take some time to get everything out, but definitely stay tuned for all of that. I'm super excited about it. But let's jump into the thrifting. So I'm cutting in between the scenes of the farmland in Pennsylvania. One of the things I loved about thrifting here and driving here is it was so beautiful. And so when I was riding in my friend's car, I made sure to get some footage to kind of intersperse instead of me talking to you from the vehicle. So we are going to jump into the first thrift store. This thrift store is actually in Manassas, Virginia. It is their Goodwill in the South End. I just included it with this because it's thrifting and not antiquing. And so I only got one thing there, and we are going to hop into that one right now. This first thrift store that we're on our way to, this is not really on the way, this is in Pennsylvania, but the first thrift store that we're going to is in Manassas, Virginia. So this is just the Goodwill that is on the south side. There wasn't really that much here, but I wanted to show you guys anyway, and so we will jump in. So this here is a rotary cutter machine. I just thought it was interesting. I didn't buy it because I didn't want to use suitcase space on it. I think I would have gotten it if it wasn't in Virginia. And then here we're in the glassware section. I thought their glassware was super fun. I didn't really pick any up. I thought this one was kind of cute. I thought this was funny. This is a salad dressing shaker that I found in Seattle as well. I did not grab this one because I already had one from Seattle. And then I don't know. I thought the collection was pretty nice. I liked this little wine grape glass one. I thought it was cute. And then I looked at their teacups, of course, because I love teacups. They didn't have anything too exciting. I did like these, but I didn't really necessarily feel like I needed any of them. I did really, really like this forget-me-not teacup. However, I couldn't find a matching plate for it, even though I did search pretty hard. The next footage you'll see is me really desperately hoping I can find that forget-me-not plate that goes with that teacup, because that teacup is really so pretty, and forget-me-nots are my favorite flower. There's also some china there that you'll see later. Now we're in dresses. I thought this prom dress was super funny. This reminded me of the times a little bit before I went to prom. And then there was this nice purple plaid dress that I thought was cute, and a floral. It was pretty 90s here, but the 90s aren't really my favorite decade personally, so I didn't really pick anything up. This here was a good 80s grape dress, or I think it's floral technically, and I thought this was pretty. And I also really liked this pattern. This was a robe. I just didn't need it, so I did leave it. I believe this is the pajama section / lingerie. I also thought this one was really cute, this Vanity Fair PJ, but I didn't need it. But it was really sweet. But I didn't really find anything. I also thought this was pretty, but I didn't find anything I needed to take home. So after this we headed to, this is way after, this is like days after. I went to Country Gift and Thrift Shop, which is near Salisbury Heights, Pennsylvania. This was a super cute shop, and I'm excited to show you inside. All right, we are inside, and here is their vintage clothing rack, which had 2 dresses on it, essentially. This second dress here was really pretty and just my size, so I did pick this guy up. I loved the colors. It had that Union Garment Workers tag. And then they also had what they called their antique section, which I thought was super interesting. So they kept all the old thread on wood bobbins here. There were some really, really cute buttons that I did pick up some of. And then they did just a bunch of displays of kind of china or nicer decorations in general. I thought these were really cool glazed. And they were also kind of all done by color. I really thoroughly enjoyed looking at this section. I love this glass thing. I didn't really know what it was. But yeah, I thought this was super cute. I thought it was laid out so nicely, and it was really fun to look through. I liked all the green. They had a lot of green. And then this like set of teacups I thought was really sweet. These are all like definitely not antique despite being their antique section. But those plates from the 70s, those calendar plates, I thought were really cute and fun. I didn't even know they made calendar plates. And then I like this leaf tray thing. Over here they have kind of like tins and things like that. I really liked this horse pepper shaker, but there was no salt shaker, so I didn't get both. And then over here we have the button section. I thought these buttons were really cute. This is not the button section, this is a craft section. This was so well organized. I loved looking through it. There was all sorts of ribbon. I really should have come in here with kind of some of the ribbon colors I need because there was lots of options, a lot of thread, and then they also had a lot of buttons. They also had like fully organized embroidery thread, which I thought was incredibly impressive. This was almost like going to a brand new shop. And yeah, I don't know. This was very cool. It was very fun to look through and I got plenty of things here, that's for sure. And they also have knitting needles, and then they have lace and fabric, which was my favorite section to look through. I'll show you what I got here, but I did pick up some fabrics. So well organized, color organized. I didn't really like, a lot of these were very polyester and very knit, which is not particularly what I sew with, so I didn't really pick up a ton of fabric. I did notice these cottons here, but I didn't end up picking them up because I had just been to some fabric shops, and so I wasn't feeling the need. However, this is like this weird flocked beach material that reminds me of my childhood. I went ahead and picked it up. I decided to go with it because I think I could make a fun swimsuit cover. And then they also had just displays and displays and displays of glass, china, not in their antique section. Actually, it's funny because I feel like there was older stuff in their non-antique section than in their antique section, which is always kind of funny. I always wonder who decides that. I thought these were so beautiful, these little mugs. Very, very like sweet and delicate. And I really liked, I don't really know what this is, but I liked it. And then this display I thought was so fun. I liked like the blue cups. I liked the weird cat statue, and I liked the grape plate. And then I don't know what this pink thing is, but I thought it looked really beautiful. And then I also really liked this set of things, the black and the white. And I'm just kind of showing you around. As you can see, there's just like all these displays. I liked this like pizza bottle and the pear and apple mugs. The pizza bottle clearly doesn't go with it. I don't think they were selling this set. And then I thought this tea set was really lovely, but I didn't need the whole set, and they only sold things as the whole set. I would have gotten just one teacup. And then we're in mugs. I thought their mugs were interesting here. They were kind of all over the place. I really loved this mug. I put it in my basket, but I didn't buy it because I don't need another mug. So I was pretty good. But yeah, they kind of had just some funny mugs, like a lot of sayings, a lot of verses, which I guess I should expect in this part of the country. I thought this one back here was also really cute. And then there's that weird Niagara Falls one that you can see there. I kind of pulled it out. I thought that was really interesting. It was like technically a mug, but it's like a glass too, so I don't know. I didn't need it. I've never been to Niagara Falls. And then I thought this cute like kitten mug was adorable. And then I kind of looked through their displays and just wanted to show a few to you guys. I thought they did a really lovely job pairing things. Like the displays felt like they fit together, and I liked the way they used the placemats to kind of like sync everything. I really loved this little thing. I didn't buy it, but I really love that flower. I'm forgetting the name of it off the top of my head, but I think they're so pretty. And then this was like a nice little pink display. I loved this swan dish, I thought, or planter. I don't know. I thought it was really pretty. I probably would have picked it up if I didn't have to pack it, but I do. So, and then I also, on this thing, I found this like chicken soup mug, which I thought was funny. It has the recipe on it. And then we're kind of in the knickknacks. They were very biblical in their knickknacks, so I didn't really find much to what I wanted. But I did really, really love this weird kind of like bud vase thing. It kind of goes with some of the others I have. And so I did pick that up. And I loved they had like these big glass platter displays. I thought this one was really pretty with the silver like foil leaf stuff on it. I thought that was really beautiful. And then on the other side, well, we'll see, we'll get there. Here we are, we're to the other side. I loved this platter. I would have gotten it if I was home, but I couldn't figure out how to put that in a suitcase. So I went ahead and left it. That was the country thrift and gift shop. And so now we are headed on to the Re-Uzit, I believe, and that is Uzit spelled U-Z-I-T shop of New Holland. I really loved this thrift store. We actually stopped by here twice during my trip here. I really loved how organized it was. They had really beautiful furniture. Like if I lived in the area, that would be the first place I would go for furniture. I didn't really look at their clothes. They didn't seem to have anything vintage. But yeah, I was super, super impressed by both these thrift shops. I highly recommend both of these two. The Goodwill, I could take or leave, but these two are excellent shops, and there's clearly a lot of love and care put into the maintenance and the showing of the thrift store. They take a lot of time on their displays, and it shows. And with that, we will hop into the Re-Uzit store. Here we are in the thrift store. We are in their vintage and antique section. We have some great 80s beaded blouses happening in here, as well as lots of tiny old children's clothes, which is not quite my speed. Here we're just kind of flipping through all the various things they have hanging. It's a pretty big mix of things here on this rack. I like that little teapot there. But yeah, this was just a nice little nook of the store. I feel like they actually pulled things that qualify as vintage as opposed to some of their other stores. Look at that cute teddy bear. And I don't know, I was more impressed than the other vintage section. Here we have kind of the vintage home goods. I thought that teapot was really, really pretty. I liked the weird wire bicycle. I don't think it's vintage though. So I guess I spoke too soon. And then we're back over in the linens. I did pick up a good number of linens from the store, not as many as I maybe could have, but I definitely picked up quite a few. Look at that little bunny. I can't believe I left some of these here now, looking back at the footage, but I think I really only picked up 2 from this store, but there are a lot of really lovely ones for sure. I like the poinsettia one. I don't think that is actually, I think it's just a print. I think this yellow one's really pretty. Yellow and brown just aren't my colors. I like this guy too. I don't know, there were so many beautiful linens that I'm very shocked I had some self-control happening. It's pretty astounding sometimes. I feel like I liked, that one's the same one as the one before. Those are so cute. Yeah, I can't believe I had such good self-control. They had a good wedding dress section / beaded top, I don't know. Some interesting 70s and 60s dresses, nothing I really loved. That wedding dress right there is so pretty. It has the things on the side that are poofy. I forget what those are called. And it was just a really lovely dress. And I wish I could have bought it. Here was a really beautiful china set that I wanted to show you. And then this one looks a lot like a set that was in Goodwill, I think. But maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Maybe there's a different one that looks like it. I don't remember. And then salt and pepper shakers, my fave. I liked the cherries. The cats with fish I thought were so funny, but I did not buy them. And then those are some of the salt shakers that I got in the back there. And then here we have more china. I kind of weirdly like the brown German set that's there. I like that salt and pepper shaker for sure. Some nice beer mugs. It's called something else. And then I just wanted to kind of show you over in the furniture section to see how beautiful a lot of the furniture they had here was. I was pretty surprised by that. And then they had such a nice display system in this one. I actually even liked it more than the last thrift store. This one felt much more color organized, and I understood the theme a little bit better. However, they are all more excellent than a Goodwill would be. So props to them. And then just kind of showing you really how much breakables they had. I feel like that's not the term for them, but I'm gonna call them breakables. So lots of glasses, lots of china. Here's the quick preview over the glasses. I felt like I didn't really like anything or need to take anything home, except for I did take home one. This is the china set that I actually saw 2 pieces at the Goodwill in Manassas, which I think is hilarious. Thrifting is really funny. And then here's just some other sets going kind of around the display. I loved these house jar things. Thought they were really cute. Look at the little skull on the one. And then this here is the most magical butter dish I've ever seen. I think we'll come back to it. And just kind of more pinks, like I said. I think they organized these really well. Look at that servingware. I don't know, just excellent work. I appreciated this. Oh, yep, we're back on the butter dish. Look at that, it's magical. And then we have kind of some other things. I really liked these ramekins, but they were $3 a piece, which I felt like was way too high, so I didn't pick them up. It did not say $3 for the set. The set, that would have been fine. I love a sauce, I love a dip. And then I also really liked these melon bowls. I didn't pick any up, but I loved how they looked like cantaloupes. I thought it was super cute. I liked the darker green one more than the lighter green one though, fun fact. $1 too, such a steal. It's amazing. These thrift shops were wild. More glasses. I like the ones with the blue stripe here. Glasses were just gonna be kind of a hard sell for packing in a suitcase. Not their fault, but it is what it is. Now we're in like kind of their dining tables. I really liked a few of their dining sets, trying not to show people. And then here's even more furniture. I don't know, just so impressive. And here's back over in the space I was. Look at this. It's so beautiful. This thrift shop was just truly exceptionally like merchandised. I can't believe it. And here we are in baskets. They had so many baskets. This was their little basket corner / drinking fountains, which we'll tour by in a second. I thought this snowflake one was really cute. I loved a lot of these baskets, and I would have bought literally any of them if I could take them home. I loved this little pine cone like embedded one. I thought it was really clever. I wish we like got baskets half as nice in at my Goodwill locally. Like look at these, so many choices, so many patterns, so many colors. And drinking fountains. Super thrilling, right? But yeah, I really liked these little like grape baskets, the wire ones. There were just so many really, really cool options here, and I really wish I could have taken a basket home. I love that little pink one there. And then I like this pink one, and I loved this basket, and I want to take it home so bad. It's like the perfect gardening basket. But there's no way that goes in the suitcase. I looked at it for a really long time, but no way. So here was an old radio that I thought was cool. I think they were selling it for still like $195. So like still expensive, but definitely very, very neat. And then purses. So I got one purse from this place that I'll show you, but my friend got a lot that were excellent and I can't show you. This here is also now the clothing section. That was just the jeans, so crazy big. Here are the patterns. I loved their little pattern display. They weren't really my type of patterns. There's fabric, and then all the way back here is the whole craft section of this thrift store. Again, really well merchandised. I picked up quite a few fabrics here. They didn't, again, have a ton of natural fibers, which I always find kind of a bummer. And then we have hella Christmas in this store. There was like so much Christmas decorations. It doesn't really take up a big percentage of the store, but it's just still so much. It was like a reasonable amount in the store, I felt like, but yeah, so much, because there's like more that way, and then I think I turn and I look the other way and there's more Christmas that way. So there's a lot of Christmas happening here. I would love to jump into what I got at all these thrift stores. I'm going to kind of try to run through it fast since there was a lot of in-thrift store footage. First up, from the Goodwill in Manassas, I literally had just used the bathroom. I was about to go be on my way on my 2-hour drive then to Lancaster. And I saw somebody had put this back because I had been through the racks of linens and I did not see this. And it was kind of sticking out like somebody had it in their cart and put it back. And it is just so cute, these little strawberries. I really like how kind of demure this print is. And I'm not quite sure how much of it I have, but I will take a look and hopefully I'll have enough for like a very cute little 70s dress. So that's all I got in that Goodwill. So next we'll jump into what I got at the Country Gift and Thrift Shop. So first up, I'll kind of show the glassware, I guess, that I got. So I got this, which is just a really cute little vase. You saw this in the video footage. This is like pretty much the only porcelain thing I got at this one. And I think it's super cute. It is made in China, so it's definitely like fairly modern, but I still like it. Their craft section was amazing. So I got lots of lace. I will show this to you up front, but there's like, I mean up close, not up front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 variations of cream lace in here, and it was $5. I'm not quite sure yet on what the yardage of these are, but I think they all look very nice, and I'll be very excited to use them on projects. I need to really get better about using lace in projects. Let me show you the rickrack I got. Yeah, I think this is it. So I got these rickracks. I'll probably show these to you guys up close too because they are in really cute vintage packaging. They're really tiny rickrack. They're going to be such a pain to sew on. But I got a red, a pink, and I have a red one that I just dropped. And I think they'll be so cute on something. I also got kind of your usual snap and hook fasteners. I really need to stop picking these up at this point. I can't resist when they're such a good deal. Each of these were 50 cents and all of them are pretty much full. I did need some smaller black ones. I actually don't really have a great variety of black hooks. And same with the snaps. I don't have a super great variety of black snaps, so I'm going to say worth it. However, I don't need really any more of these from both of these thrift trips. And then I also got, I'll show these up close because the packaging is so stinking cute, but I got some old Lady Washington baby pearl buttons, and the other one is Lucky Day Trademark. I thought these were really cute. These were $1 each, and these were in the antique section. But the packaging is super sweet, and I will probably put off using these buttons to preserve the packaging. Next up is some fabric. I thought this was really pretty. It's like a polyester fabric with like a interesting, like almost like plaid weave to it. Like there's an emphasis in the weave. I'll try to show it to you guys up close to like explain what I'm looking at. This I just plan on making a gorgeous 1970s dress with some sort of liner in it. And then I'm very excited about this. So I'm from Colorado, and the state flower of Colorado is a columbine. And I found this really beautiful columbine table runner. And so I'm going to use this and make it into something. I know, I've said it before, I've said it again. I've got so many linens from this thrift trip that I have to do it now. So I just thought these were lovely. These are some of the prettiest also embroideries I feel like I've seen. So detailed, so impressive, and I'm super excited to use these for something. Next up, I showed this pretty thoroughly in the footage, so I won't talk about it too long. I will try it on for you guys. However, I already got, I think, stains on it. I was at a restaurant and I was pumping sauce out of the sauce dispenser, and it literally just shot out and hit the dress like straight on each boob. Like I have 2 boob stains happening, but I think this dress is really pretty and I'll definitely have to show you that on. And then the last thing I think from this thrift store is also something you saw in the video. It's this weird fabric. I'm super excited to use this for something weird, but I will show you the project that comes out of it. I have way too large of a yardage for what I want this for, so I'm hoping maybe some of my friends will want to make like t-shirts or something from it, because it's so wild. That's it for that thrift store. So next I'm talking about what I got at the Re-Uzit of New Holland. I loved this thrift store, maybe even more than the other one. It's hard to choose, they were both so great. But I just thought this one was also nice. This one also had an antique section, or an antique and vintage section, and it felt way more authentic, I guess. They had an upstairs and a downstairs. It was huge. There was like no way to get through all of it. Like I couldn't even like do the clothes section because I was so overwhelmed. However, we got lots of excellent things. First up, this is kind of boring and basic, but I really liked this glass, and I'll use it for wine or something like that. I feel like I'm showing my favorite piece too soon, but look at this butter dish. Sorry for the glass scratching noises. I'm going to move it over here. This was the most expensive purchase of my whole thrift store thing. Like even, you'll see in a later video that I found some like antique clothing at thrift stores. This was more expensive than the antique clothing. I think it's this hobnail glass or something like that. This was just the most decadent butter dish I've ever seen in my life, and I've been kind of on the lookout for a butter dish, so I was super excited to find it, and it's going to look so beautiful and delicious in my kitchen, and I am stoked. We also have salt and pepper shakers. Woo! I think these are really cute. I'm giving these as a gift to some friends. There were so many salt and pepper. I think they charged me $3 each though for the shakers when I looked back at my receipt, but it's fine. I really liked the glaze. I'll show these up close because the glaze is really lovely. Pins. I just will talk about the pins in a group, and I'll show the pins in the group. They had drawers full of brooches and pins, and these are some that I selected. This one was $1. These ones were $2. We also found lots of buttons. So they had these like wooden buttons and these hot air balloon buttons that I just thought were cute. The wood is like marked genuine wood, and each of these, this was 50 cents and this was 50 cents. I got some bias tape, which was also 50 cents. Everything's falling apart. So So I got 3 metal zippers there. Their zippers were 50 cents each. So any metal ones I grabbed because that's a pretty good deal. And then I got lots of covered buttons. Woo! These I got mainly because they were so small. I don't know. Oh, these are refills, so that'll be fun. These don't have like the thing that you do the thing with. So I'll have to figure that out. I think if you honestly just get a washer, I'll be able to make it work. Huh, well, these are gonna all of a sudden become less fun, but it'll be okay. I'll make it work. This is a really lovely, I think 50s. I mean, I don't really have a basis for that. I think it even could be 40s. Leather purse. It's in really good condition. It looks like it's pretty much hardly been worn. Like there are a few scuffs, but given how basic of a purse this is, I'm just shocked at how good of condition it is in. And it's big enough to fit my phone. We love that in a purse. And it has like outer pockets. Well, a outer pocket. So yeah, I thought this was really, really cute and I grabbed it. I also grabbed this one. This was just a cute little quilted backpack they had. It's not a Vera Bradley. I just thought it was cute and it looks a little bit vintagey and I've been kind of wanting a cute little backpack. I got a nice little throw here. I'm very excited about this. It's kind of lame to be excited about. But I've been looking for like a summer blanket that is just less hot than my winter blanket. And I found it. Here it is. And it was $4. So I'm pretty pleased about that. And then I got linens. Are we shocked? Did I get 2 linens? Yes. I don't remember getting this other linen, but I got this linen. It's a really big one. It was $6. And this will be something that I just need to soak and remake into something. It has kind of this little girl on it. And we'll see if I actually use the little girl part. Honestly, I'm not that into it. This I just need to soak for a bit and retro clean, see what comes out. It's probably going to be icky. I also got this butterfly embroidered thing from there. It has some age spots, so it's also going to take a bath and retro clean, and we're going to see what we can get out there. Hoping for no color bleed on the embroidery thread. But the linen itself is super nice feeling, so I'm hoping I can get some of these spots out. And then I got lots of weird patches of fabric. This is one. And then we have this really lovely cat couple. This is going to be the centerpiece of a dress. I can already tell you that. I thought it was so funny. I just want to wear it right here. And I'm sorry for what I just did to my microphone by doing that. But yeah, I think this is hilarious and I had to have it. This is another thing I'm excited to make into a shirt or a dress or something. This little girl and her cat I think is darling. But what came with it is they only set those in sets besides the first one I showed because it was a bigger piece. So I got like an America quilt square heart thing, which I will not be using. And then the last things I have are all fabrics. So I have these 2 kind of floral striped fabrics. And by 2, I mean them the same one. It's that they came in 2 1/3 of a yard chunks. So I picked that up. Hopefully I can figure out a way to make this work. I really like to make like a short little 70s dress out of that. I also got this really nice, it feels like it might be older cotton because it's like has that soft and like dense feeling to it. So I picked this up. I thought it was really gorgeous. I should probably show this one to you guys up close because it is really pretty. And then I also got this fun, goofy, I guess I should just open it, like rubber duck houseboat children's fabric. I think this will make a darling, again, 70s dress where maybe like the bodice is white and then the skirt and the sleeves are this like kind of dorky fabric. I don't know. I think it'll be perfect and I'm excited to do it and make it. But that is it for this haul. Stay tuned definitely for the rest of the videos for my Lancaster trip. I super enjoyed being there. I loved thrifting there. I think I might have to make it a once-a-year trip. We'll see. I mean, I think I can't afford to make it a once-a-year trip because I spent a good amount of money. I loved everything there. It was so fun. So yeah, definitely if you want to see the rest of those, hit that subscribe button and stick around. I would love to have you. And I will see you next time. Bye.